Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Kidsydbeatz back with another video. So in today's tour, I'm just gonna show to come a pro producer, and without wasting any time, okay, before we get to the tutorial, I'll say to everyone who's been asking where to get the wave plugins, I will make a plan for you, because here we are family and family help each other. Maybe on my next video, I will drop a link where you can access the wave setup. Yeah, and that's that. And without wasting any more time, okay, here's the project that we are going for. And if you are new here, welcome to the family. Don't forget to don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.
Kuthandaze khona abantu on the move, working hard they tryna block all your moves right now. Kuthandaze khona abantu bangakufuna ngeke bakutshele they tryna block all your moves right now.
Yeah, that's it. And the vocals are by RazzMatazz. Yeah, he's a really dope artist. And the beat is by Eleventhbeat. Yeah, it's Eleventhbeat. I brought it last year around, I think it was October or November, or it was maybe September. I don't recall. Okay, so without wasting any time, guys, the first thing that we're gonna do, okay, I'll start from here. So the first thing, okay, let's see. I think, okay, here's our lead. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna click to this icon here, search for the scale, we go to the pitch corrector, and then we come to this scissor type of thing, or to edit, and then here we have C# minor here, and that's our scale. And then here's our lead.
Kuthandaze khona abantu on the move, working hard they Kuthandaze khona abantu on the move, working hard they tryna block all your moves right now. Kuthandaze khona abantu bangakufuna ngeke bakutshele they tryna.
Yeah, so and then the first thing on our chain here, we have auto tune, of course. Yeah, and then our scale here is minor, it's a minor, and then C#, and then our input type here is a low male. You can go for alto if you're or tenor or soprano, depending on your vocal. So for this one, I just picked the low male, and then my return speed is around 15 there, and then my humanize is 100, because I didn't want this vocal to sound robotic. And I also think like
Kuthandaze khona abantu on the move, working hard they tryna block all your moves right now. Kuthandaze khona abantu bangakufuna ngeke bakutshele.
yeah. And then the next thing on our chain here, we have SSLG channel here. So in this SSLG here, I'm gonna start on the high frequency gain. There we have our high frequency gain around 1 dB, and then on the kilohertz here we have 8.63, and then on our high mid there we have our gain at 6.8 dB, and then we have our kilohertz there at 5.9, and then on our low mid frequency there we have our gain at minus 0.6 dB, and then we have our kilohertz at 0.93, and then we turn this low mid frequency Q here all the way down there to 0.1 there, And then on our low frequency there, our low frequency gain there, we have our gain at 5.8 dB, and then we have our kilohertz is at 253, and that's it with the SSG. So I'm gonna play the vocal with auto-tune and the SSLG.
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now. Kuthandaze khona bantu bangakufuna ngeke bakutshele, they'd rather block.
Yeah, as you can hear, it makes a lot of difference there. And then we have a fruity parametric EQ2. So on this one here, we just cut out some low frequency here.
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now.
Yeah, we cut out a lot, but I think for this was necessary. And then we have this right here.
Kuthandaze.
My bad, sorry for that. That's why I brought this all the way down here.
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move, working hard, they tryna block.
Yeah, and that's that with the EQ. And then we have another EQ here. So this one is just to boost the highs there, and then also the mids there, low mids, and then we bring this all the way down to here on our low, because we can't.
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now. Kuthandaze khona bantu bangakufuna ngeke bakutshele, they'd.
And then we have our CLA 76 stereo there. And then on our CLA here, we have our output at 18. And then we have our input at -28. And our attack is 7. And then our release is 5. And yeah.
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move.
Without it,
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now.
and then we have it's Sun Goodizer. We have Sun Goodizer, and we have 4 presets here. So we went for C, and then we decreased the amount here.
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now. Kuthandaze khona.
Yeah, and then the next thing on our chain, we have a de-esser. So on our de-esser here, we have our threshold at -22.
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now. Kuthandaze khona bantu bangakufuna ngeke bakutshele, they'd rather block all your moves right now. Pray man uthandaze.
Yeah, and then the next thing that we have there, we have our fresh air. Fresh air is not a wave plugin, I think. Yeah, it's not a wave plugin, so it's standalone. Okay, so on our fresh air here, we have a mid air here around 16%, and then we have our high air here at 6, and here's the vocal with the
Kuthandaze khona bantu on the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now.
yeah. And then the next thing that we have here, actually this ones I'll show you. I automated this ones here, so they don't play on the main chorus here. Okay, so yeah, that's it with the lead vocal. And so we're gonna go to the delay.
Kuthandaze khona.
So on our delay here we have H delay by waves, so I just turn this lo-fi here and then host, and I turn the analog off, and then we have our delay here. This is our delay BPM is half here, as you can see. And the next thing that I played with is the feedback here. Let's listen to the feedback around 44. So I went, I think it was okay, 15. And I think I also played with the filters here. I think low pass here was 920 here, and yeah, I think that's it with the delay. I didn't want for the ping pong here. Yeah, but it's really good. But for this one I didn't. And guys, for actually all the time when you mix, I think it's better to mix with the beat on. Working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now. And as you can hear, the delay is not too much because there are backgrounding or the athletes. And okay, the next thing that we have on this is the vintage Valhalla vintage verb here. Okay, on our Valhalla here we we have our mode ambience here, and then our decay is around 2.14 or 2.14 sec, and then our mix at 50.4% here. And I think I played with the EQ there. High cut is around 6,400 hertz, and then our low cut there is 10 hertz there, and that's it. And here's with the vocal, with the, I'm gonna turn off the beat. Without on the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now. Yeah, and then the next thing that we have here is this vocals here. On the move, working hard, they tryna block all your moves right now. Yeah, so is this both bass vocal here, but the presets, I just copied the very same chain here to this. Yeah, to this insert 9 here, to this track 9 here, and then I think I played with the return speed here. As you can see is 29, and then the humanize it's 100%, actually 100 not percent, and then the SSLG, I think, yeah, I touched the SSLG here. As you can see, our high frequency gain there is around minus 5.7. Yeah, as you can see, like, I didn't do too much, but I just played with some. I think even this EQ right here, yeah, so I did cut the lows, a lot of lows, and then I just did. Let's play. Yeah, as yeah, because of it doesn't play.
Ukutandaze khona abantu on the move, a king at the Tana block, all your moves right now. Ukutandaze khona abantu abangafuna eke bakutshele.
Yeah, and everything else is the same. I think even the de-essing is the same and the fresh air is the same, and that's that. And then we have this another vocal here, I think is
Kukutandaze, kona bonze, yeah, they wanna move right now. Tasekaya tandaza, apafunila basiba chongile.
yeah, I think with this one I didn't do any much. I didn't do anything here. It's just the very same thing, but I just decreased only. Okay, the fruity parametric EQ2, the second EQ, I just went for this presets. I think it's radio here. Yeah, it's the radio presets because it's the backgrounding vocal here.
Kukutanda, kukutanda bantu, yeah, working hard, they tryna block all your moves. Tasekaya tandaza, kona bantu, banga kuna, take a back, they tryna block all your moves. Tasekaya, no tandakaya.
Yeah, so far the vocal is pretty dope, and and so we have this here on our beginning here. As you can see, like there's too much automation here, so we just gonna go to those automation. So remember here I didn't talk about this fruity filter here, so that's where we are going right now. Yeah, so we have this fruity filter here. I think is the default. Is the default, and then we have this decapitator here by by Sun Twice, and our drive is around 4.6 there. And then actually I went for this preset here. Angry Neighbor is the preset, the Angry Neighbor. As you can search there, you will get the Angry Neighbor. Let's search. Okay, yeah, on the effects there we have Angry Neighbor here. That's the preset that I went for, and what I did there, I automated this and we create automation here, and that's that. And then I just cut out the automation. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, and then the next thing that I did, I just routed this inside track 5 here to this track 3 here, and I added another fruity parametric EQ. I added a fruity parametric EQ there, and then I think it was the radio presets, and then I just took this here and make this, I don't know what to call it, because I didn't like this. I didn't like the sound of and then the next thing that I did there, I added so another fruity love filter there, and then the default is at single there, and then I went for triple, and that's pretty much it. And then I went to I added a fruity limiter there, and on our fruity limiter I decreased the gain to negative 25.6 dB. And guys, this is optional, so I just did this just to experiment on top. It's nothing much there. And what else do we have here? No, I think that's all.
Kuthandaze khona abantu on the move, working hard to turn a block on your moves right now. Kuthandaze khona abantu bangakufuna ngeke bakutshele turn a block on your moves right now.
Yeah guys, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please, if you like the video, leave a like, comment on the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And thank you all. Share, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.